We are in the business of creating suspended realities, strung up by creativity, and supported by technology, like zero density, like all the beautiful softwares that we have around. Hello, everybody. Really exciting to be here in IBC. When we talk about efficiency, we talk about production, virtual production at the speed of news. No creative actually thinks about efficiency because they want to just create. But to think about it from the perspective of news, anything that surpasses the amount of time needed to put that out, if you spend some time creating for news, the news is out, it's obsolete. So we need to create really fast. Doing that, I just have a small sizzle reel to start my presentation with. Most of the stuff that we saw were created on a fast-paced production. When we talk fast-paced production, we have virtual stories that go out on a daily basis on current news. So our aim is to explore how technology and creativity can fuse. So what we're trying to do is create news content that is relevant for the day. With the advent of all the social media and the 24-hour news, it's imperative that we need to create this engaging kind of content. And you need to compete with the social media and 24-hour news. Starting off with the virtual production, we had three objectives starting off. The efficiency, to increase our efficiency in our productions, to provide the creative space for our designers and the creative team to work with, and to decrease our operational costs, taking into consideration the ROI of our investment time and money. The virtual production is not replacing reality, it's actually augmenting it with both actually speed of production and the complexity of it with the flexibility going on. For our creative process, it's a basic creative process. You have the idea generation, the planning, execution, and the post-production. Each step of those contain little tips and tricks to make it more efficient to reuse your content in a way that is relevant for your productions. In idea generation, we use mind mapping, we use mind tools, we use timed brainstorming sessions to get the ideas into a box to use later on. Once we're planning, we're budgeting. Even if you're working with zero budget, you're still budgeting time. So you need to work on your efficiency of your production at the speed of use. The speed of execution is actually the shortest part of our process because after the planning has been done, the production takes about the time of the event itself or the VT itself or the story itself. And then we jump to post-production using cloud softwares to integrate with several users at the same time. And as you can see in the images here, it could go really complex. A few tips and tricks to make it a bit more efficient for you. Shortcuts save your life. Shortcuts save you a lot of time. Templating for the news content and the VTs that you have will save you a tremendous amount of time. Pre-rendered elements save you a lot of time. Automated workflows as automating blueprints, generation through AI saves you a lot of time. But the main element that saves you a lot of time is working creatively on your library. Every story that you do, it should be a main goal. It's an essential goal to enrich 3D library that you have using softwares like Unreal, using softwares, even the library that is provided by Unreal. But it should be optimized for your use. It should be done in a modular way. So any change that you create would be minimal, but the effect is maximum on speed. This is an example of create one, use many. This started off in when the Ukraine war started. There was an editorial need for maps. So we created a small application on Unreal. Nothing in this is real, even the background is Unreal. The software is done on Unreal, is done in a way that you can input the location that you need and the information that's been drawn out, and it should be interactive as well. It's a bit of eye candy when it comes to presenting maps. It was very well received by our audiences. Any location you choose, the map is being called in with all this terrain data, all the information, and the producer controls all the labels. And so it's a parallel workflow. A small example about how the thirst or the hunger for this type of material and content, just comparing Q1 last year to Q2 this year, it's almost doubled. 50% of Sky News Arabia's shows are on virtual sets now, in one way or another, AR or VR. And with the digital shows that are coming up, it's only increasing. It's very crucial to choose the right tools of software to use to improve, to deliver the right type of information and right type of content you have. Keeping an eye out because it's moving at the speed of news. All the new upgrades that are happening in the softwares, you need to keep an eye out to make sure that you have the latest information to move with. With AI integration in our workflow, with the 5G connectivity, I think it's opening doors that we have not yet imagined that is going to help us in our creative storytelling process.